Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of persuasion psychology. We'll be exploring this through the book Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. The more I learn about this topic, the more amazed I am at how easily we can be influenced without even realizing it. The most shocking part is that these techniques are so subtle that they work on our subconscious, shaping our decisions without us knowing. Imagine this. It's like someone giving us a magic pill before talking to us, and suddenly we're more likely to trust them or agree to their suggestions. We think we're making decisions consciously, but that's not always the case. Experiments that will make you question your free will. In one study, an attractive man approached women at a mall and asked for their phone numbers. As you might expect, many said no. But here's the interesting part. Women were more likely to say yes if they were standing near a flower shop. Why? Because flowers bring romance to mind, subconsciously influencing their behavior. When asked if this affected their decision, they all said no. They truly believed they made a rational decision. Another experiment took this idea a step further. This time, the man held different objects while asking for dates. When he held a guitar case, his success rate skyrocketed. The music and creativity associated with the guitar made him seem more attractive. The influence of visuals and subliminal messages. This isn't limited to romantic interactions. In the business world, an experiment was conducted with an online furniture store. Half the visitors saw a page with clouds in the background, while the other half saw coins. The result? Those who saw clouds looked for comfortable furniture, while those who saw coins prioritized price. When asked, everyone claimed the background had nothing to do with their decision. This leads to an interesting question. Can we create these effects with words? The answer is yes. The magic of words and context. In one sales strategy, a $75,000 product was proving difficult to sell. Customers constantly complained about the price. Then, the salesperson made a small change to their pitch. Before mentioning the price, they would jokingly say, "Obviously, I can't charge you $1 million for this." Surprisingly, this reduced complaints. $75,000 compared to $1 million suddenly seemed like a bargain. In another case, energy drink salespeople asked people if they considered themselves adventurous before offering a sample. This small adjustment significantly increased the number of people who said yes. The power of unity. Persuasion also works best when we connect with people through a shared identity. I once had a banker grab my attention by saying, "This product is so good, I'd recommend it to my own mother." That simple phrase established an emotional connection and made me trust his suggestion more. Even Warren Buffett has used this technique. In a letter to shareholders, he wrote, "I will tell you what I would say to my family today if they asked me about Berkshire's future." This language builds trust and unity. Two key ingredients for persuasion. A revealing experiment. How deeply rooted is our ability to be influenced? In Belgium, researchers showed 18-month-old children images of objects with different backgrounds. One group saw an image with a single person. Another group saw two people separated, and the third group saw two people together, shoulder to shoulder. Then the researchers dropped objects on the floor to see who would help pick them up. The children who had seen the two people together helped 3 times more than the other groups. This experiment shows how fundamental and deeply rooted this process is. Practical applications for everyday life. How can you apply what you've learned from these studies? Here are 6 practical tips. Leverage unity. If you need something from someone, find an emotional connection. For example, if you're offering free products, give one to a family member of the customer instead of directly to the customer. This activates the principle of unity. Ask for advice, not opinions. The word advice creates a sense of closeness, while opinion creates distance. If you want to improve something, ask, "What advice would you give me?" instead of, "What do you think?" Choose the right moment. If you're going to ask for a raise, do it after you've received recognition at work. This maximizes your chances of success because you'll be in a favorable position. Decorate your surroundings with intention. Your space influences your mindset. If you want to stay focused, use motivational images or phrases that reinforce your goals. Set the stage before your message. If you need to convince someone, start the conversation with something that puts them in the right frame of mind. For example, Recall a time when you both worked well together or achieved something positive. Be ethical. Use these tactics to build relationships and solve problems fairly. Manipulation can backfire and damage trust in the long run. Protect your mind and be aware. Remember that you are also susceptible to these tactics. If someone tries to influence you by mentioning small favors they've done for you, take a moment to reflect before agreeing to their request. The goal of this video is twofold: to increase your awareness of how these tactics work and to give you tools to use them ethically in your personal and professional life. If you found this interesting, don't forget to share it and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Have a great day.